Hey man, it's Jason here, and in this video, we are going to cover three things of your sales income. Is your income, your sales, your revenue, is it not consistent? Are you constantly losing deals? And is your prospects constantly in disagreement with you? All right. So if that's you, then here's what you will discover in this very short video. All right. uh, I'll show you how a tutor went from earning 1,000 per month to over $100,000 in 99 days, how a fund manager earned $29,000 in 16 days, and he's paid to pitch to a room of hot investors to invest with him. And finally, I'll show you how you can accomplish your dream goals this year. Sounds good? All right. So, first of all, who will this work for, and will this work for you? Quite frankly, after doing this for almost 20 years, this can work for virtually and almost everyone. Whether you are in sales, financial service, real estate, professional, online marketing, relationship, if you're a speaker coach, if you're an education consultant, if you're in leadership, corporate, in any wellness, health, and anything related, all of it will work. All right, because it's not just I have done it, but my graduates have been able to apply it across all kinds of industries and several sectors, and it's been tested and proven by myself personally on stages as well as offline and online, and it's pretty much been proven that it's learnable and very transferable. Okay, now I've got 5 questions for you. Number one, is your prospects and are your prospects very defensive every time you talk to them? They always seems to have an answer for everything you talk about, and then for some reason they keep arguing with you, you know, and then you're frustrated because they keep arguing with you over and over again, and you kind of like you can't even complete what you say. Have or not? Then maybe whatever you try to tell them, they're very dismissive. They are so dismissive that it's frustrating the hell out of you. Do you have someone like that? Where whatever you say, they will tell you things like, um, you know, "Aya, no big deal lah." You know, they basically just try to downplay you all the time. Do you have someone like that? Okay. Now, how about this group of people where they ignore the facts of what you're trying to show them? This is especially true if you're in health and wellness, right? You're trying to show your prospects things that are related to their health, facts that can help them improve their well being, but more often than not, they ignore the facts. Isn't it annoying? Okay. And finally, are they also very selective on what they like to listen and what they like to hear? You know, it's like go 95 FM. Listen to only what's good. Have or not? All right. Now let me tell you, why are you facing all of this problem? You're facing all of this problem because of this thing called the confirmation bias. So what is the confirmation bias? Simply put, why it is that the no matter what you put in front of them, they simply do not care, except because they already have some form of belief in their head. And if you don't learn to speak, if you don't learn the skills to talk and clear this step one, forget about selling your product. You can't even have a proper conversation and communication in your family. So example, let me put you some example. Let's say someone tells you that your product is too expensive. Experienced that before? Right? Now, the truth is, that when someone has a belief system that your product is too expensive, the and what most people do very wrong and make a mistake is they target that too expensive topic itself. But the truth is, right, underneath that too expensive is like a table right now. There is different legs that held up the support of the tables. And for as long as you don't address those issues and you keep sitting on the surface, then they will continue to believe your product is expensive. No matter what you say, it will be wrong. You can't get through to them because they can't get over this fact. All right? Now, so do you want to learn how to overcome these confirmation bias and then learn how to address issues that showed up during your presentation and during your closing process? Now, if you want that, then I want to introduce you to what I have. Now, first, I want you to listen. If you want my proven step-by-step system that's already generated well over 10 million in combined sales revenue since 2011, not just 2015, since 2011, then listen to what Saifu have to say and how much he made in a short call with me.
Hi everyone, this is Saiful Rizal, the founder of Math Prodigies. I just got off a call with Jason Lim, and I must tell you how valuable his time really is. He gave me one simple advice, just one small tip that allowed me to double the number of people that came to my workshop, and then after that, of course, it created even more sales for me, amounting to roughly $15,000. What he has structured for me, what he has critiqued for me, I think will easily, potentially double or triple my return on investment, and that is something that is very difficult to do.
Now, who else believe and agree that doubling the business is quite challenging right now, especially in our current economy? Okay, now that's difficult and challenging for you. you know, it's not that business is difficult to do, it's that your business is very challenging to do. Why? Because you don't know how to address what I just covered in the beginning of this video. You continue to have customers and prospects that's always dismissive of you, ignore the facts, argue with you. They are selective in their hearing, and you continue don't have the skills to overcome those kind of challenges. Now, it's not just about the prospects during your meeting. It also has to do with your marketing before you even get to meet the prospect, right? And by the time you meet the prospect, and if you still have not gotten those obstacles overcome and clear out, and then as you're meeting the prospects, it's only going to get worse. Don't you agree? Now let's look at some results, all right, and see if I can truly help you. And if you believe that you really lack this area and you have a problem with all this problem I'm talking about as well, okay, and you really want to take your business to the next level, especially if you are in health and wellness, especially if you are in education. I think right now, if you're listening and you are from these two industry, I believe right now you are on the uh, I think you're the gates of prosperity, because these two industry we are seeing a super boom in terms of data and trends. You know, I mean, just look at even Malaysia. They are opening up new plots of land. They are opening up so much initiative just to increase that medical tourism. Look at Singapore, where people travel from all the way from different parts of the world just to come to Singapore for medical related, for treatment. Then look at everyone around the world is like aging population, and then look at how education is playing a part in rising poverty, right? So if you're in these two industries specifically, I believe that what I have will help you even more than everyone else, and you gain a unique advantage above everyone else. Okay, that being said, now let's look at what are the results that people who attended my programs and my graduates have achieved. All right, and then at the top you will see a number, and that's the total number that I'll add it up for you as we go along. Okay, so with Saifu was already 15. With this one was already another 21,000 in the month of November. Okay, um, in the interest of time, if we have more time to meet together, I'll take you through all the case studies specifically. All right, it's already 10 minutes. I want to end it off within the next 5 minutes. So I'll just walk you through and show you if this can help you. All right, uh, this one. Look at this one. Are you free for a short call, bro? I said okay at 9:30 something. I said okay at around 9:09, 9:10. After that, he said, "Bro, I called sir for $20,000. Look at that. That's only what 9:30 something. So within 30 minutes, right? He closed the prospects for $20,000. Isn't it cool, right? I asked him, okay, did any of the teachings I give you help? Okay, was his first big deal, first five-figure deal, first $20,000 deal. So me in uh, truly helped me build my confidence and gave clarity on how to control and navigate the conversation. Okay, now this one broke down old belief, and this is so important. Most of the time you probably already know what you are doing, but chances are you might have old belief that's holding you back, that you might not be aware of, that you can never succeed on your own if you don't clear it at all. I noticed this is even a problem in myself. I wouldn't know what is my old belief until I will meet my own coaches, my own mentors, and my own healers, right? I can't remove my own old belief. Even my friends, when I called him and I said, hey, I need help. I need to talk to someone, and I don't know what's wrong with me. You know, and I didn't even say that I didn't even say until that kind, right? That was the essence of it. Then what happened was that he saw the message. He knows that I rarely send that kind of message, and then he saw it, and then he's like, "Let's meet today. I've got a time." And then after that, I met him within 2 hours. We talked. He tell me what he's listening. He told me back. He feed me back to me, and I'm like, bam! I didn't even realize that was inside of me. You know what I'm trying to say, right? So if you don't have someone in your life to help you break down your old belief, okay, then consider the program, right? Consider the program where I can be there to help you break down your belief system, okay? And then for this one, made an extra $10,000. Pretty cool, yeah. All right, so we are at 66,000 now. Let's move really fast. This one is 11,000 on the job. Fourth deal. See that? I said, is it on top of the $20,000 sales you have already closed? He said, yep, this is the fourth one. Pretty cool. And this one is a laundry business. Made over $50,000 in one contract. Okay. And then we bring up to a total of 156. So look at this. This laundry shop business, I want to specifically break it down. He closed an extra contract within the first 100 days of the program. He made an extra $57,000 just on that year itself. One client, one contract. Okay. Now let's assume that every month he only closed one of these, and he never closed anything for the next 6 years. That would mean that he made a total of $3 million with the program. Wouldn't that be nice if that's you? So let's recap. Total sales revenue so far for just these 5 results, just these 5 graduates and 5 case study is over $3.5 million. Okay, I can show you and continue to show you. This one has another $10,000 in one day. This one has another 45 customers, and not just that, this one is a fund manager. Right now, why is this significant? Look at this. He made $29,000 per event. At the event, right? If he do 8 events a year, that's about a quarter million. Not just that, because he's a fund manager, his target is to raise capital for his fund. If he can raise about 2 million per event, why 2 million? Because at the first event, that was the indicative of how much money was on the table ready to invest with him. Okay, Now, if we just use an average of 2 million per event, that could be high, that could be low, he would have made a total, he would have raised a total of $16 million. And in funds, they typically charge a fee, and that fee on that 16 million would make him an extra $320,000 by the end of the year, all right, all the year after. And as the AUM size grows bigger, this number goes long bigger as well. So there will be an extra half a million in that year. Wouldn't that be cool? This one is a photographer closing $8,000 deal, collecting 4,000 deposit. A math tutor closing about $2,000 for his first time in his life. And then this one is collecting the biggest amount in 1 month by any student. This is a 29-year-old child and breaking his first $20,000 month. Okay, I asked him, look, you break through your first $20,000 month in your first 54 days with me. He said yes. Pretty cool, right? Now, finally, I want to end off to show you this. This is by a graduate that forms the basis of how I created and creates all my program as well. He's one of my first graduate that I have to help when the banks are coming after his furnitures. And I didn't know when he was in the program. But what it helped me appreciate and realize is that some of you watching this right now could be in the exact same situation. And if you're not, lucky you. But for him, not so lucky. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that, but I gave all out to help him. And lucky for the both of us, his $2,000 deal turned into $2.5 million opportunity. He received an opportunity that blew his mind. This is not 10x, this is not 100x, okay? This is thousands of x. Look at what he said here. My $2,000 deal turned into $2.5 million over a website pitch. I still cannot believe it. It was such a mind-blowing experience that a pitch had opened doors from my life and in ways I could never imagine and never thought possible at all. Thanks, Jason. You're welcome. You know, and I hope his story never happens to anyone, but also because of his story, I never take my program lightly. I never joke about whoever enrolls into the program, because I'm always reminded that someone behind a purchase, someone behind that plastic card is someone like this graduate that could have the banks coming after already. They need everything to work. They cannot joke around, they cannot play around, they are serious. This is an emergency. He still has 5 kids with 1 newborn and 2 older parents and plus the wife's older parent, total 4 older parents with 5 kids and a newborn. 9 lives shouldering on me with him to make sure he can tide it over. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know what kind of stage of life you are in. I hope you never, ever, ever have to be put in that situation. All right? Now, but if you are already or close to it, if your runway is under 3 to 6 months, and if you don't have a better way, all right, then I want to invite you to find a way and get started. I want you to get on a call, find a chance, whatever that is being offered to you. I want you to seize the opportunity right now that comes with this video, all right? And I want you to actually grab what you can and know that I won't take any of your purchases lightly, because at the end of the day, all this result, just this 7, 6, 5, 11, just this 11 result alone has produced over 22 million worth of opportunities and sales revenue. If you put the program to work, it will work for you. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Now, for those of you who are getting onto the call, I want to help you unlock these opportunities as well. Okay, how are we going to do that? Okay, coming back to here, We are going to help you by showing you how do you overcome these five problems. How, when your prospects are defensive, they argue, they are dismissive, they ignore the facts, or they're selective, or maybe it's not your prospect, maybe it's your key stakeholders, it's your partners, basically anyone you need to talk to. All right, I'll teach you and I'll show you how to overcome the confirmation bias so that you can have a meaningful conversation, you can build quality relationship, you can overcome the problems. Okay, one of those problems in sales would be it's too expensive, but this is just one of the many examples. Can you think of other examples that you are facing all of this problem as well? If you can, and you want to learn how to overcome this problem, my program is built on helping you to cut through the butter of this program, cut through the noises, and help you overcome this problem, and help you attack and cover and remove the legs of this table so that it can help you. All right, so go ahead and take action on it, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.